morning.
Hey, David.
Yes.
We're on the internet.
Hello, welcome to Family RPG, and David, I'm your captain for Star Trek Adventures, Lower Decks Edition.
Of the Ancients.
Yeah. So, for an extra point of determination, what happened last episode?
We got this. Maybe.
Oh, I'll also be having AC going right now, so sorry if it's harder to hear.
Shouldn't be, it's farther away.
All right. Took place on April 8th, Monday.
Huh?
Lightning in a bottle, and that was followed by number jumbles. Maybe that's just the star date or whatever.
Start date.
Oh, no, number jumbles.
Someone insisted on the start date.
Yeah, so that's the number jumbles. Quantum dwellers reached out. They used to be unreachable, but now Starfleet Nerd's mecha suit has been invented up, and that in hand, we are going like fools to the edge of the black holes with the suits to glow up these peeps so that we can have second contact. They're getting a glow up. They're getting their suits. So we're chilling at the edge with reverse revving to keep from the big flush. Ted Glennis and the doctor went. The rest are back on the ship. Doctor uses a triangulation. He uses a triangle to locate them. We being two quantum dwellers.
Okay. Yeah.
Gravity. I wrote gravy. Gravity distortion, scrambled transporter. Okay, I'm going to read what it actually says. Gravy distortion, scrambled transporter eggs, and someone burnt the toast.
I think we need that clip again.
Were you using, like, voice to text here?
So there was gravity distortion. It scrambled the transporter. And there was probably a smell of something burning, so I put somebody burnt the toast. Okay, so the pilot is fighting to keep us from disaster. We plopped two of them into soups. Whoops. We gave one a shuttle suit. Oops. We all ghosty in new realm. They're ghosty. The doctor dreams of a sick boy. Or sick bay, sorry. That's an A. Glennis dreams of her childhood. Oh look, there are bodies. The Meckham quantum dwellers think our bodies are litter. They woke, and Dr. Mind vibes with them. And boy, did they speak mega tech nerd talk. Yeah, I obviously didn't want to write down everything they said. So they mega ned techie talk. The shuttle feels claustrophobic to them. Glennis meditated to a white haze swimming pool void. We must do an extended task. Yay. Meanwhile, Bert and Ab. Who's Ab? You're Ab. Get bored and go to Abacus. Get bored and go to scan and get sucked in. We have Doc and Bert try to use their razor sharp minds, but they fail. They regrouped and Doc led this time. Doc kind of didn't fail, and Bert followed aimlessly. They are in a breezy flower petal galaxy, wind floaty place now. Turns out it's a galaxy cemetery, and they're in different quantum bursts from long ago. Catless Starspawn? And
Countless. Catalyst?
it says Catless. I'm going to go with Countless. Starspawn and blowing up. We just going to say this is just Trippy Land. Yeah, it was Trippy Land, okay? So now they're watching planet smashing. Who's playing planet marbles anyways? But hey, standing on ground now. I'm randomly singled out and injured, of course. I've childhood trauma. After a counseling session with the doctor, I'm not injured anymore. This place got named the simulation. We all go on the magic school bus entering wet, icky bodies and find a door. Little girl is on our ship in captain chair. She is an elder, but is a brat and doesn't want to help. She says, let me experiment on you so I can gather understanding. We restore the power in her little simulated thing. She like made a whole nother ship and had to prove, I don't know why we needed bodies. The doc goes to sick bay, heals people, security and pilot save officer from fire. Glynis ejected the warp core number 1 and flushed the air, almost killed Abacus. Doc and Glenna stabilized. Abacus realized the ship is drifting towards filament. Pilot and Doc get us away. Bratty Elder agrees to help us, and she seems to like us now. Time warp, it's back to the beginning, and we don't mess up the teleporting this time.
Farm out?
It was a trippy episode. You do better.
1 termination. Glynis.
That wasn't trippy, okay? That was a very trippy...
You made it sound trippy. It was not really.
Dude, there were flowers. You literally described one of them as like, there's flowers just floating on the breeze all around you. And then it was suddenly like planets are smashing. Like, it was trippy. It was trippy.
He doesn't listen to what he reads. He just has
And then at one point, we literally entered a squishy body, okay? Like, that's magic school bus material if I ever heard it.
Yeah.
Trippy magic school bus craziness. That's
Tonight's episode, Game Night.
It is game night.
What's game?
Wait, it's the name.
Game Night? Yes.
Somebody else take notes.
Hey.
Inception.
Our characters can play D&D.
Ah!
The security chief looks over the room, assessing the lower deck crew. The chairs are uncomfortable, and he notes several engineers, including the chief engineer, shuffle uncomfortably.
What you looking at?
All right, begins the security chief, reading aloud from the datapad. As you'll have noticed, we're currently docked at Deep Space Nine. I'm afraid this isn't a holiday stopover. We're picking up a group of ambassadors from a species called the Waddle. The Wadi.
Oh, not these guys
The
again.
what?
The Wadi.
Oh,
From
no.
what I understand, they made contact with the Federation several years before the outbreak of hostiles at the Dominion. Apparently, it didn't go too well.
No.
Starfleet has asked us to connect with them again. Those of you who trained for command, let's have a little test. Tell me what you think about the Wadi. This chance for any of you to impress the security chief with an insight command difficulty of 1.
I had 12.
I got 11. I got a 12, but not training for command, so
Certainly not
I
training.
only have 2 advanced, so
I'm not going for command.
I'm just insightful.
We're followers, sir. You're looking
I
at
got
the wrong
13.
child.
Okay.
If I go with
Oh, no, I'm phoned you.
Just one
Okay.
person or
Any of you.
assist?
okay. One success.
Individually then? Or?
Individually, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. I got complication on 3.
Oh,
I
wait,
got 1 success for the complication.
2 successes here.
Okay, so one momentum.
You guys going?
Sure, I'll go. Nothing.
I don't want to be a boss.
Okay.
No interest.
How did I mess up and also succeed?
The Wadi originate from the Gamma Quadrants. There is little known about their history, but previous contact with the Federation indicate the Wadi were perhaps unaware of the Dominion, possibly residing outside of their territory. The Wadi are a species of relatively low population by Federation standards, and their society possesses only one homeland. It's believed they possess few colonies outside of this planet. They are a humanoid species with 2 primary genders, bipedal in physiology, and immediately identifiable from humans by the blue markings on their foreheads. The nature of these markings is a subject of debate among the Federation, with some believing that they are a form of decoration, much like cosmetics or body art, while others believe they signify some sort of caste system. It is equally unknown if they are applied like makeup or if they're part of the Wadi physiology. The Wadi are very keen on games. It's how people in their culture relate. It's deeply steeped in tradition. Unfortunately, their games are, well, let's just say their first contact didn't end well. So far as Starfleet is concerned, we want to avoid any repeat. Therefore, they want us to get rid of anything that might pique the Wadi's interest in games. One of the crew raises her hand. What's, like, no 3D chess? Not unless you want to spend the rest of your life running for your life across a giant chessboard.
Dave. For this.
Yes,
Want to get it?
John.
Can you get it?
John,
Get
just leave
away.
him alone.
Normally you go after him.
John,
Fine.
there's no point in going after them. They're just going to be here no matter what.
They're our friends now.
There.
Not interrupting the game once again.
Anyway,
What about hopscotch? They couldn't possibly screw with hopscotch.
and yet they
That's
did.
exactly one of the things they did. You don't.
You don't remember?
You
You
don't
didn't
know.
watch the episode.
I probably did, but I have a bad memory.
Oh, it's a horrible. It's like one of the worst DS9 episodes ever.
They really did hopscotch.
Yeah,
They
really.
did
Good.
totally. Their own sci-fi version of hopscotch. Yes.
Okay, and who came up with the idea of hopscotch?
We don't want to give them ideas, so here's the order. You, he motions to the chief engineer, grab anyone who knows how to work a hydro spanner and get the holodeck shut down, completely offline. As Awadi asks, there's spare storage rooms. Everyone else, gather up everything that might possibly resemble a game and put it into storage in Cargo Bay 6. Everything. Any questions? No. Good. Hop to it.
Has Quark been confronted about this? Most of the games are hits.
Too bad. Oh,
Anyways, so let's start with shutting down the holodecks.
yeah.
First, the software needs to be placed on a partitioned section of the ship's computer. Doing so takes an hour with a reason science difficulty of 2.
I have 15.
17. I have 13. 17. And
You want me to
15.
assist you?
Sure.
Okay.
It's a difficulty 2.
Yeah.
That's one success.
I have one sense.
Okay.
We succeed.
After this, you have to enter a series of confining tunnels beneath each of the decks and manually isolate them from the ship's power supplies. Or as fitness engineering difficulty of 3.
Have fun, crew. I'm really kind of surprised it's so difficult. Normally, shut
Well,
it down,
normally they just,
lock it out.
yeah, if it's just like locked out, then the Wadi can figure out how to bypass. It's a game to bypass security system. It's really shut down. Like no power is going to it. Can't be accessed. Completely manually, physically removed. Like
All right, whatever. Anyway,
He and I are busy doing that. I mean, do
Yeah.
sequential or
What is this?
it's
It's
just
done at the
one.
same time.
Just one. Fitness engineering difficulty 3.
I mean, are the are the situations sequential or is it going to be done at the same time?
14.
Who wants this?
After.
I'll
So it
assist
takes an
you.
Do
hour.
it sequential. Okay.
This.
I got this.
Oh, okay, you're right.
I got 11.
I got 10. You see at 15. Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
We don't need
Are we using computers?
No.
Emergency repairs?
You
No.
got one.
Emergency destruction, really.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one.
So 1, 2 success.
You need a 3.
Needed 3?
Yes.
Oh,
Well
I
then.
thought you needed 2 or 1. Didn't hear you say 3.
As you're going through the computers on the recent science, the holodeck
Wait. Okay. Us, pure
Yes.
science?
Yes.
Okay.
The holodeck malfunctions and manifests a couple of stored holodeck memory characters, making them become self-aware. You see a Moriarty-like character, just
Go
who am I? What am
situation.
I doing? Yeah.
Shuts
Don't
off.
you- Yeah.
Yeah.
Shuts off quick.
I mean, Insight Command difficulty 3.
12.
12. 10.
Insight command. I got 11.
Can we do it and you help
Only
me?
a 3, might as well spend our.
It's like
You take
command.
this.
Okay. That's 2 successes and a complication.
Hmm.
You needed 3 and you didn't.
No. Yeah.
So that's the complication. You didn't get it. Sounds good.
All right. So at this point, you're just arguing. Unfortunately, the safeties are still on, but the Moriarty-like character is just engaging you in just like game conversation, just trying to keep you busy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll engage in the conversation. You try to figure out how to deal with this. I guess. I mean, what position are you in?
I'm in science.
Just generally science. Okay.
Yeah.
Numbers. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
How? Can you come up with some kind of logic problem for him to like break down? Paradox.
Could be interesting.
Just please don't make it about that. Is the cat alive or dead? Because we're going to be turned into examples. Don't answer the question using this.
And at this point, let's do the fitness engineering. This time, difficulty of 2.
Okay, I got
Two.
14.
Let's just see.
I got the 15.
Okay, you.
You was just left.
Yeah.
The nemesis.
Okay.
I keep getting closer.
No success.
I got 1.
You too.
Got 1.
Yes. All right. Collecting all the games from the crew is a time-consuming and bothersome task. Many of the crew haven't been fully informed of the collection, and are somewhat hesitant to hand over their possessions. This takes 4 hours, and each of you need to make a fitness security difficulty of 1. To resist becoming worn out from spending so much time on your feet.
That's easy for me. I got 15.
All those just those three. Because
Just those 3. Just those 3. Yeah.
Oh. That's an 8 for him.
Oh, that's good. I got 1.
Yeah.
I got 1.
Get 2.
Yeah, none.
1 momentum.
One of them.
Keep getting closer with my high number. That's not success. Start 18.
Ted, a couple of crew members find you collapse on the ground, and they take you to sickbay
Uh-huh.
with a whole bunch of board games just sprawled out all over you. Just
Okay.
But they're all labeled that way. You know who goes back to who.
Yeah.
Does he see sorry on his way down while dropping a sorry board? Sorry.
Is there also a Don't Wake Daddy? That was a board game, right? Not really a board game per se, but
in addition, you must each take a part. Each of you taking part must put up with a lot of complaining from the crew. At least one of you must pass a presence command difficulty of 2.
Huh.
I got 12.
those 3 are all 5.
Of the 3.
Okay.
One of you has to pass a
What do you
presence
have?
command.
3. I thought he's in sick bay.
You had 12.
Well, okay, it's 2 of you.
I got 12. So how many?
And then there were 2.
Yes.
I was like, hold on.
One.
Usually 3.
Yeah, let me
Is
just
he
have that
back?
one. Like
No.
I have an extra die. Let me borrow your die. So I need 2.
Hold on. Not that one.
Uh-huh.
That's the one that's consistently rolling higher and higher every time I roll. Minus 1 roll. I gave you the good die.
Only got 1.
Was it the good
Okay.
die?
I'm just doing a test
Well,
roll.
he had to roll
Maybe I
too.
will say, okay.
You had to roll 1 too. Because you
At
were
least
assistant.
one of you has to succeed. 1. All right,
What do you
between the
think?
2
Pass
of you,
another 19. That dice is scary.
between the 2 of you, you managed to keep your composure as even higher ranking officers are yelling and complaining at you for why? I can't just keep my quarters. What's wrong with you?
Why on earth couldn't we have had the separate place to meet them?
It's DS9 is where people meet up at. It's
Should
different.
bring this race on here. We should have like a shuttle and set it up like a beautiful conference room, not the ship. This is a mistake.
Putting us in charge of anything's a mistake.
That seems that way.
So new scene. Yeah, Ted is back out of the sick bay. He's hour of rest.
Were
Okay.
we able to deal with the new self-aware
Reason
hologram?
science difficulty of 2.
Reason science.
I can do that.
Okay. I got 15. I'll keep doing that.
2 successes.
1 success.
All right, 1 momentum.
Barely. I got 15.
You managed to convince the hologram that it's being stored safely, and that you'll definitely let it out once this is all done.
I'd like to keep that data crystal.
Good idea. Could be handy later.
Yes.
I don't know why, but could be a player character later on. Emergent. Somebody just shows up. It's like, hey, yeah, you're in this hologram. We accidentally made you.
Moriarty.
Yeah, exactly. We accidentally made you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, sighs the chief, security chief, slumping down on the chair next to you. You lot, good work on everything today. I've heard you worked really hard. The ship's bar is busy, but not much so. Several crew members recline in booths and on stools, nursing drinks and snacks. Certainly unusual for the security chief to sit with members of the lower decks, but after the day you've had, it's clear that they're impressed with you. Waddy should be coming aboard in 3 hours. As a retreat, we've arranged for you to be part of the greeting party. Don't worry, there's no work involved. Just put it on your career record, and it'll look very good. Just a thank you for the security chief's eyes fixing a young ensign sitting on the far side of the bar. She sits on her own at a booth, nursing a chocolate milkshake and swaying her head lightly to and fro. The silver electronic probes attached around her head blink occasionally.
Oh,
For
no.
the love of Ryza, grumbles the security chief, getting up and hurrying over. Ensign to all, what are you doing?
Of all the games,
Hesitantly, the ensign plucks the headset from his skull. Just, getting to level 3? Security chief plants a palm to his forehead inside. No, that's not. Do you even know what that is? Guitarian games are ridiculously addictive. Where'd you even get it? The ensign blushes and looks down. The holodecks were down, so I went to the archive and, throwing up his hands, security chief groans. The archive? Bloody marvelous. Okay, you lot. Storming back over to you, the security chief slams his hand down on the table. We forgot the alien artifact archive. Okay, break time is canceled. Get down there and catalog every artifact. We need to get every game locked away on the double. But, perks instant to all. What about game night? Cancel! Says security chief.
reschedule. Yeah. Okay, so the game was one of the worst episodes of Next Generation. So we're combining the features of the worst episodes together. Neat. And show how bad it is. Data, not Data tends to save the day, but Wesley tries to save the day. That's how bad that episode was.
Yes, Wesley's the only one that doesn't want to play the game. And everyone's like, play the game, Wesley.
That and his girlfriend
Yeah,
for that episode.
yeah.
Well, let's go down to
Archives.
archives.
Cataloging every artifact in the ship's storage is a laborious task which takes the remainder of the day
How
up
many
until the water
artifacts are there? How many are there?
The numbers man wants to know, I'm sure.
Oh,
You have to begin by assessing the digital manifests and cross-referencing them with the storage records. Insight security difficulty of 2.
Inside security, I have 13.
9.
11.
11.
I have 11 also.
Pick your assistant.
Numbers man probably to assist me. Yes.
All right, it's difficulty 2.
Yes.
I'm
Can
going
we
to
use
use
that
this to convert it to science.
Very good. Okay.
It's science.
Ooh.
Nope.
Let's see. Oh, since these are artifacts, could they be considered ancient technology?
Yes.
Sure.
Cool. That's double success there then. So
Nice.
I got 3
Pick
successes.
up.
Success reveals the records indicate several items missing in the dangerous xenological items section.
Why is it always gotta be that? Well, and wouldn't every item be xenological of aliens?
Yes.
It's going to need a reason command difficulty of 2, or
Then 14.
fitness science difficulty of 3. So reason command difficulty 2 to help enlist more crew, or fitness science difficulty of 3 to track it down yourself.
I have 14 to recruit more.
13 to recruit.
14.
I have 13.
You have 13 for track it down. So
So we're going to recruit more then? Is that what I'm hearing?
sure. All
Okay.
2.
All right.
1 success.
Let's see. 14. I got 1 success.
Okay, so you convince other people.
Yes.
All right. After
More
still-
lower decks.
Yes. After still some time passes, you uncover the item. One of the main missing item is a candle, which is stored in a decorative lantern.
A candle?
No. This is one of the other Next Generation episodes. That's one of the worst. Where Dr. Crusher falls in love with a ghost that had relations with her grandmother.
Ghost.
Yes,
It was an
an
alien, but
amphibic
it's a
life
alien.
form that lives in the lantern. lives in the candle. When it's lit up, delivering sexual attention in return to feeding on their hosts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Whoever wrote this one, I mean, okay, I gotta give you props. You know what you were going for. The worst of the worst.
Yes. And now you can include the entire series of Star Trek Discovery, and you'll really know.
That would take the rest of the book.
What
You
else
gotta
is
do that.
missing?
Let's see. It's going to take, let's see, either Presence Command difficulty of 3 or Insight Security difficulty of 2 to find out who took the candle.
Defense Command 12, Insight Security 13.
I
Okay.
kind of wanted to know what all was missing, so that way we could like.
You said there was
attack.
more than one item.
Yeah, so we can go in order of what we think is most needed to be found quickest.
That is most needed to be found quickest.
Doesn't seem like a game.
Depends on how many you get to play.
Well, I'm not the one for this one.
Okay,
13.
what's our check?
Insight Security difficulty of 2 or Presence Command difficulty of 3.
Oh no.
So my presence command is 12, and my instant security is 11.
Well, the Inside Security one has fewer required successes, so it seems to be the more logical one to.
I have
So-
11 and 10 respectively.
You want to go for that one?
Sure. Can we go to primary, upper primary then?
Yeah.
Okay. It says, 2 successes.
And one over here.
All right,
Great.
momentum.
All right.
You locate the thief is Lieutenant Jazra, indicated by her having smuggled the candle out of the archive and secreted away to her quarters 2 days ago.
See,
What's
She
your
hasn't left her
condition?
quarters since then, has she?
She is a mid-rank officer who's recently been appointed to Helm and works on the Gamma shift, often described as the antisocial hours.
now she's in the brig.
Was once keen on having the wonder of space travel, but years in the job have given her a bit of a rough edge. Anyways, you go to her quarters. She's booked several days of leave, and work colleagues indicate she hasn't left her quarters in the last day or so.
Naturally.
Department heads and bridge officers are too busy with last-minute preparations for the ambassador reception to handle it. Takes several buzzes of her door before she answers. She does, she's hastily tying a dressing robe around herself. She's flushed, looks as if she's been exercising. Yes? What is it? What do you want? Behind her, a green, thin mist permeates the room.
Give us the candle. It's not yours.
She outright denies knowing of the candle, having even heard of the candle, has no knowledge of candles whatsoever. Uses electronic lights in her quarters only.
Phaser on stun.
What was the green haze in this room then?
You
Oh,
hear
yeah.
a sensual voice saying, "Come back to bed, dear."
What
Just
was
stun
Hey,
her. Just
stun
stun
her
her.
and take her away.
Knock her out and deal with it.
I got a phaser type 2 with 7d6 ready to go.
Okay, yes, I admit I borrowed the candle. Give it back. Look, it's just I've been in space for 4 years on my own, and we never get to go to Ryza on this ship or anything. And the holodecks are just look. I just need a little, attention. Just give me a few days, okay? Let's keep this a secret, our little secret. How's that sound?
No.
Keep this a little indulgent. Okay, we just shoot her.
Yup.
Stun her.
Stun. Roll to
Knock
attack.
her
This is an
out.
alien entity that intends on killing her.
Then
Control
next-
security difficulty
No.
2.
Control security.
Yep.
We just need to knock
Give
her
me
out.
another.
We don't have time for this.
Exactly.
Which one is
Nothing
the one
like
that's
more
not?
momentum to shoot a fellow crewmate.
Just knocking her out. Like, we just don't have time for this right now. She could get us all killed.
3 success.
Okay.
So-
one momentum back.
No, it's damage.
Oh, damage. Yeah, extra damage. Yeah.
Oh.
So what's your damage on here?
Knock her
Knock her
out.
stun.
You're setting
So
for
you're
stun.
at 7,
Stun
so you're
damage.
8.
Extra stun.
She's
So it's
Stunning.
8d6.
Mm.
I need
8d6.
another one.
You're trying to avoid combat, and now you're just getting it on another.
Well, I didn't do much damage anyways. Let's see.
Unless it's 5 or more, it's an injury, right? So.
So 2s and 1s are single points.
Twos are worth 2. 1 is 1.
And what about
5 and 6 are worth 1 with an effect.
So I got a 5. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then so 5 by themselves, and then
That's
5
an injury.
effect.
All right.
So 6 in effect.
She's unconscious.
Cool. All right. You grab the candle, put it out the candle, and then you grab the candle. I'll grab her. I'll take her to sick bay.
Yep.
Oh, go on, Veg. Everything's fine here.
How are you?
How are you?
Yeah.
Never crossed
We
the
detected
bridge.
phaser fire in the crew quarters. What's going on?
We found the candle.
Okay.
They don't even have time. It's already been said. They don't have time to mess with it. Run around.
Work
You're taking
court's
back to
still
the archive.
intact.
I'm
We're doing
rushing her to the
good.
sick bay.
Okay, next item that was missing.
Okay. At this point, apparently the other items aren't considered games.
They aren't?
No.
They are. Okay.
What are they?
Yet the candle was a game.
Yeah, that's what
I
confused me.
want to know what they are because I think it doesn't matter. They're going to find a way to turn these items into a game. What are they?
It's too late. They've already arrived.
Of course they have.
Greetings, greetings, declares the Wadi ambassador, throwing his arms open wide.
I'd
It's
like
so
to skip
good to
out
meet
on
our
reading
Alpha
them.
Quadrant friends once again. The captain gives a gracious nod, her hands clasped behind her back. It's good to meet you, Ambassador. We look forward. Yes, yes, states the ambassador, stepping down from the shuttle and hurrying over. He glances at the senior officers, then looks at each of you in turn. Tell me, what entertainment do you have arranged on this journey? Well, inhales the captain, we have a tour of the ship arranged. I'm sure that'll be very educational, and the ship's computer archives have a lovely supply of literature, music, and film. The ambassador waves his hand dismissively. Passive entertainment! Pah! No, we want games! Surely you have some means of games aboard your ship. Captain purses her lips. Games, she says, as if unfamiliar with the word. I'm sorry, Ambassador, the Federation doesn't keep any games on their starships. These are very serious scientific exploration vessels. Canting his head to one side, the ambassador examines the captain as if assessing her. You've no games? Your entire ship's completely devoid of anything resembling a game? Hoping the ambassador will believe her, the captain nods. Well, bellows the Wally ambassador, waving his arms. We must show you. We happen to have brought our newest games with us. Won't you join us? An expression of horror flickers across the security officer's face. Oh, I'm sure we'd love to, he states. But, Captain, we have that important thing we have to do. Oh, asked the captain. Oh, yes, the thing. The important thing. I'm sorry, Ambassador. Perhaps some of our lower deck crew can play your games in our place. The Wadi ambassador turns to you. I'll get the game set up. The captain sidles out of the shuttle bay, accompanied by all the senior officers, mouthing a sorry to you.
We're the sacrificial lambs.
I was trying to say I wasn't going to join the meeting. I was going to go hunt for the other 2 objects.
Well, all lower decker you were expected to be at this.
Oh, I know what I was expected to do, but I wasn't going to do it.
You're just trying to make a check to try to get out of it.
Let's see.
I don't think it's going to be helpful at this point for me to not be there. It's not going to be helpful for me to be there either, knowing my character,
Presence security difficulty of 4.
It's not happening. It's just like I said. That's just moving on.
Okay. The ambassador recovers.
Okay, fine.
The ambassador recovers a small box from his pocket, and as he opens it, you are engulfed in a white light. When it fades, you are standing in a marbled hallway. You're accompanied by a holographic figure, a male Wadi dressed in vibrant green. The Wadi introduces himself as Maltrim, explaining he's been included as the game as an aid to new players. He's available to explain the rules for any of the games. As a hologram, he cannot be injured and is always exceptionally cheerful and perky. He motions for the characters to head on to the first area. First area is a lavish room containing an elaborate hopscotch-like pattern on the floor. A closed door stands on the opposite wall. A young Wadi girl hops back and forth across the squares of the floor singing, Alamarain, count to 4, Alamarain, then 3 more. Alamarain, if you can see. Alamarain, you'll come with me.
Can I watch where she's stepping?
Can we tell if this is transporter
And what
or
pattern she's using?
what?
That's all I care about right
I think he said it was holographic.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but were we transported to a
What
different
the
place?
white flash was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, the white flag, or else, or we just
now. I'm just
actually.
assuming it's real and moving.
It's going to be a fitness security difficulty of 1 for each of you.
to mimic
Security.
what he's doing.
Yep.
Fitness security.
11. Oh, got 1, 2.
Okay?
Not only did I fail, but I got a complication. I got a complication too.
Did you get a success as well? Or?
I got
Nope.
one
Okay.
success.
Success.
So this side is fine.
You got two. You got
All right.
one, so you got two.
I didn't get a 1. What are you talking about? That's 16 and 13. How does that look like a 1 to you?
There's ones in both.
Yeah, that's a 1. That's a 1.
There's a one there and a one there.
Those
Yeah.
are ones.
There's a one.
Roll an 11, get 4 successes.
I like that roll. Can we add that
Double
in?
ones.
So,
No.
did you add my momentum?
You did get one extra. Yeah. As long as you repeat the rhyme, you can still get through it.
So can you remember the episode or remember what he just said?
No.
Or Google it very quickly.
So, I pass out because I come.
Yeah, both rolled complications. And
You're not fully
I tried
recovered
to
from that
erase that
earlier.
episode from my memory.
You're not fully recovered from that exhaustion of
Right.
fetching games earlier. He just falls apart.
The hopscotch on the floor floats upward, transforming into a series of floating narrow squares and hexagons, which are the vestigons, which levitate at varying heights throughout the room. Maltrin cheers you on in this challenge, which requires a significant amount of both high and long jumping.
So what happened to them then?
Well, as long as you got the majority of you completed it, and you're like, oh, great, moving on.
Okay. All
So
right.
3 out of 5 got it.
What was it? Wanting something bad happened to you about the things where there was going to be?
Yes.
We're doing physical tasks. something
Fitness
bad.
security difficulty of 3.
Hey.
Again. There's only 3.
That's impossible.
I'm using my determination.
Yep, I'm using mine too.
I think each of you needs to use
I
your
feel like,
determination.
yeah, mine as well. Determination.
Yeah.
I'm stealing these two to make it science.
Sure.
And I'm going to use physics to figure this out.
Okay.
And use
Alright.
my determination.
My determination gets what? How many points?
2 successes.
Two
Combat
successes.
tactics for the long
Okay.
jumping, maybe, as a focus.
Okay,
No.
then.
Oh.
So I got 3 if I count my
Well,
determination.
Yeah.
I've got 4, actually.
3
if I count
successes and a complication.
Wow.
4.
Okay.
I got my 3 using determination.
Yeah.
So I've got 1 momentum.
Only 2.
Only my determination. Only my determination.
We move on to the final stage of the game, which the floating panels move at even faster speeds.
But what happened?
Only one of you.
It was just
we'll get-
long jumps.
We'll get to that.
jumps.
We'll get to that.
Alright.
Only one of you needs to succeed at this final stage. Those who passed the previous task should attempt fitness security at difficulty 4 this time.
Alright.
Well, we already used a determination.
Yeah, I don't have another one.
I have one.
Do you? You gonna let me borrow
We used
yours?
somebody else?
You can use it for someone else.
So if we
What's
pass
your-
the previous one, we
What's
don't
your
have to do
fitness
this?
security?
You do.
15.
Okay,
You do.
have it.
Before attempting this task, you can do an insight science difficulty of 2.
13.
15, yes.
Okay.
What are we using this for?
You are calculating the movements of the platform.
Calculating?
Yes.
Without a computer?
Yes.
All right. So it's difficulty 2, so difficulty 1.
He's action man. Remember that?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So insight science, 15.
There was a cartoon years ago. There was a guy that he was able to
Mathematics or
Things around
physics apply?
and
Physics,
do
okay.
great circuit
And I get
or like
2,
gymnastics and
3.
hardcore
Wait.
things essentially. But like it was because he was able to do the calculations of okay, the train's traveling this
3
fast, and the roll's
successes
over there.
plus I gain
yeah.
1 automatic
It
obtain
looked cool in the
information
cartoon.
momentum.
Okay.
And it's difficulty 1 for me.
Okay. Okay. Now for you, this fitness security will be difficulty of 2 instead of 4.
I can still fail!
But wait, I thought he was doing it.
But for him, because he did the calculations,
Oh, I thought it
he
was
lowered the
only.
difficulty.
I thought it was only one.
He succeeded, but
person.
with a complication,
Oh,
so he
okay.
can still go.
Okay, so we're just doubling our chances.
Could I use my telepathy to communicate what your calculations were into his head?
It might blow him up.
It's happening anyways.
You want to make sure you fail.
Let me use 3 momentum. Do we have 3 momentum over there?
Yeah.
Let me use
Wow.
3 momentum for 2 extra dice. I've already got your determination.
Yeah. What do you have?
I'm going to be rolling against an 8.
Okay. Yeah, he's probably going to be the one to succeed.
So still difficulty 4 for you.
Yes, but I've used her determination,
Okay.
You got
and
2.
I got 15 on fitness security.
Okay.
I'm rolling 4 dice.
4,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I used 3.
3 to get extra 2, so that's 4. Plus
You only need-
determination.
Yeah, not unless I can apply physics again.
Or are you using 2 auto passes?
You only
It's going
need
faster,
2.
right? So
Two
you're still
passes
using
for
Okay.
determination.
That's my
Everything's physics.
confusion.
Yeah, 2 auto passes for
Between physics and
determination,
philosophy, I
and
should be able
then
to do
the
it.
3 extra dice.
Yeah.
Now I get you.
For the
There you
extra
go, everything
dice.
mental.
One, 2. Okay, all 4 of them passed. So
You got
6
4.
total.
Okay. So that's
2.
2
Two
momentum.
momentum.
Yeah.
Right.
Need something back.
So he's able to use physics, but he hasn't succeeded them?
I told him.
I take 2 stress.
Ouch. That's a significant amount of my health.
And you're ejected to the game from the game.
Woohoo!
Why didn't we all just jump? Easy.
Still in it. I'm in it 20.
He said it's the final.
But we'll see.
Ooh,
I still want to know if this
This
game
is
is in our head or.
That's what I'm saying. If this was a holodeck or holographic simulation, could you use your crystal to have pulled out our new movie
Yeah, I was
born?
debating about that, but now I'm outside.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, but
From the outside, does he know if we're in the
He's just in
hologram?
the cargo the docking bay by himself.
Okay. Can you
Are our
make it back?
body friends there?
The
Why
ship is there.
aren't they
Is
actually playing these
Game thing
games?
there?
Nope.
Aw,
Why aren't they playing the games?
I had to get hunted by Moriarty.
Those of you still inside, the little girl who did the initial thing, she points to some what you think are rocks that litter the room. Upon closer inspection, the rocks are actually the skulls of Jem'Hadar. They didn't want to play, she explains, so I made them stay here forever and ever.
Okay.
The scene changes to a basketball court.
Wait, there are so many that we thought there were rocks.
Yes,
That's how many skulls there were.
yes.
We're standing on piles and piles.
No,
Of
just like many rocks that, yeah, I guess, yeah. There's just
Dozens.
dozens, yeah.
Okay. I think maybe this is like hundreds.
No, you're not shifting through them like
No,
There's
you know,
so many.
can't move without, yeah.
We're not
So,
quite sure how
they
big this
debate-
room is. It could have been at a distance.
They defeated the Dominion through games.
Hoops are set high on the walls of opposite sides. A group of wadi holograms, equal in number to your characters, bounce a rubber ball back and forth. Ah, this is a very new sport, announces Maltrin proudly. One of wadi invention, unique to us. He then proceeds to explain the rules for basketball.
Hey, it's your chance to do the space chain.
Yeah.
Okay, which side are we on?
Are any of you claiming to be familiar with baseball or basketball?
Yes.
Baseball?
Oh, sorry, basketball.
Yes.
Yes,
No.
you do.
Basketball.
Basketball.
No.
He looks at you quizzically and states, "You're not trying to claim parts of our culture like you did with Shakespeare and from the Klingons, are you?"
No, not at all. But I know what basketball is.
Great minds think alike.
He
Because
invites you
their
to.
fame of their amazing game has spread to us because you guys are amazing making this game. And what he means to say is it's become renowned. It might be new, but it's renowned. Can we go ahead and play now?
So are we
And-
on their ship in their holodeck?
I had no idea.
They opened the box and a
Yeah.
bright white
Yeah.
flash
They,
around.
they didn't answer the question in the DS9 episode either.
No.
No.
They just
Uh,
appeared.
He invites you to shoot a few hoops. Oh, and just one more thing, he states. You'll need to put on that set of jetpacks over in the corner there. They're necessary because the arena will swiftly start to fill from the ground up with molten lava. But don't worry, just stay aloft and you'll be fine. Unless the ball explodes. It does at random intervals. Anyway, game on!
The floor is lava.
Floor is lava and the basketball explodes.
Do the points matter?
There are 4 positions on the field: offensive, daring plus con; defensive, fitness, security; interfering with the opponent's strategies, control, and medicine; or calling out stratagems from the background, control, command. There's going to be 6 rounds. On each turn, the difficulty is determined randomly by me, and you can determine whichever position you wish to take and attempt 1 task per round, and can change position at any time between rounds.
Well, I am.
Fitness security?
You're pretty
So sorry, can you say this, the pairings again?
Daring and con is offense.
13.
So if you want to make a shot, do daring and con.
That's
So
12.
that's definitely not me. That's my 2 lowest scores.
Defense is fitness and security.
14.
That's 15 for me.
11 for me.
Interfering with the opponent is control and medicine.
That is.
Oh, I got 14 for that.
12.
I got 12 on that.
And calling out strategies is control command.
Well, that's 15 for me.
Since there's 4 of you, each one of you get to do one of those.
I'll try control command. I got 14.
I'll do control medicine,
I'll do fitness security.
which then leads you
Daring and con.
Daring con.
You're the pilot, right? You should be good at that.
Yeah, well, daring on the. Oh, let's see. The 12.
That's not bad. All right, so we're each rolling then.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
do we
each of you roll those things.
And you can call us
Which am I
afterwards.
again?
Yes.
Security?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fitness security.
Okay, I got 1.
I got 2.
I got 2.
What do we need?
1.
1.
You get to find out.
2, 2.
I got 2.
Okay, you score 3 points. Which is
Okay.
momentum counts as points instead of being above the thing. So I have to keep track of how many points you scored.
So 2, 1, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Got
the
us
difficulties
3.
are variable for each thing.
Okay.
You did
But you don't. They don't actually count unless that's how you want to keep score. They don't actually count as momentum. That's your how many.
We'll just keep a different line as the score.
Yeah, there you go. So many passes.
The other way.
Can you roll for them though?
Yeah. Several times.
The game master needs to play for himself. Nope. We got 20, I saw.
Oh.
Oh, it's a 1 and a 2 though. That's bad. That roll doesn't count.
That roll doesn't count because it was so good. Yeah.
It just gets canceled out by the 20.
Sure.
But that's
That's the way
bad.
it works, yeah.
Yeah.
They both into each other, right?
You may also decide to get an additional basket each round by either suffering 1 stress per round or by adding a threat point.
I'll take a stress.
Okay.
I figure I have more than most.
How many baskets do we need to get out of here?
Probably a number of rounds and whoever has the higher baskets.
More than 2 rows.
Yeah. Well done.
So I'm like, I'll take it.
I have 1, 2, 1.
Okay, next round you can take one.
All right.
Okay.
Round 2.
Oh, you went from the bottom up.
I went to the bottom up. Yeah. I went to the bottom up.
For this round, I'm spending a couple of threats. Okay. I'm gonna say instead of being able to call out stratagems, that was
Got mine.
yes. Your jetpack is malfunctioning. You need to make a
Uh-oh.
daring
Uh-oh.
science difficulty of 3.
That's 10 for me. Okay.
You want one of the momentum?
Sure, yes. You know, die there. How many do I need?
3.
No, that's 1 success.
All right. All future tasks are +2 difficulty.
For me?
Yes.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. For the rest of you, the daring con, fitness, security, and control medicine. Unless you want to change roles.
Nope.
I'm good. Fitness security it is. I got 2.
2 for con and con.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I got 2.
Right. Another
Everybody
two.
got 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll say this time it's
I got a
3
rock.
baskets.
3 baskets.
3. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Round 3.
Fight.
What's their score?
Um.
No idea.
Oh, I've reminded them that's one.
Didn't matter. Whatever they wanted to be.
Sure seems that way.
Oh, can I take another stress?
They have 2 points.
Can I take another
Oh.
stress?
Yes. Yeah. You want to take another stress?
He wants to take a stress too.
Yeah,
Do we get extra balls for each, or hoops for each one?
At this point,
Three
they've
stress?
spent extra threats, and before you claim stress, you're going to get stress.
Well, I already
They're
marked.
calling stress
I
anyway.
already marked my second round stress. Then.
Oh, okay.
Well, unmarked it.
No,
Yeah, I
he said yes before he said before. Told ya.
So yeah, Glynis, the ball explodes when you're using it this round,
I love that for me.
inflicting
Floating balls.
Sure, I was using with a candle.
4 stress,
Ba-da-ba-ba.
and you are unable to act until the next round.
Unfortunately, the
That
stress you
puts me
took.
at 5 total, but not in one event.
Exactly.
Yes,
So it's
and you're
not
not injured,
Yeah.
but that is not good. Anyways,
This game is not fun.
typically no. The
I
rest
don't
of
say that in character.
yeah. Oh, you don't want to offend the.
Just to be
the
clear, I did not say that.
water.
This game stinks. What was that? No.
All right. The rest of you, your difficulty is +2. So
Okay.
if you want to still do control command,
Yes.
daring con, fitness security,
fitness security.
yes.
Wait, he was control command. What were you over there on the end?
Okay.
I was calling out strategy.
Oh, gotcha.
You should control medicine. Right? What are you talking about?
I control medicine.
You don't always go control command.
Okay.
Good
I was
doctor.
control. I was
I got
control.
2 successes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm using a stress this
But I
Okay.
can't do anything, right?
No, you're out. That's right.
I'm burnt.
Oh,
I got little,
1 success and a complication.
Okay.
little birdies floating around
Great,
my
But I
head.
did use my
Space
stress.
James
What does the
style.
conscious talent do again?
The what?
The conscious talent.
If you use a momentum, you get to reroll a d20.
Okay. So I use my momentum to roll a d20.
No, no. If you use
Oh.
past tense,
Oh, okay.
if you used a momentum, then you get to. You don't get to spend a
Okay.
momentum to it.
I did not use momentum period. So.
Sorry, that kind of jinxes us. but
Hmm.
That's how it
Yeah,
reads.
exactly.
Ooh, yeah. The enemies gain
The opponents.
the opponents. Yes, your opponents gain another 4 points.
And
I don't think you guys got any this time. Unless you spent one. You spent one.
you
I
did 1
spent-
stress.
I
Then that's
spent
I
stress.
got
Yeah.
2 successes.
Okay, so you get 1. Extra.
Okay.
So where are we at? 7 to
8-6.
6. Okay. All right, 4th round.
I hope this is like right about 4 quarters, right?
He said it was 6 rounds.
Yes. Although, if you get enough
Let's
points
see.
this round, you may finish the game.
See if I use
I'm gonna use another stress on this.
physics,
Okay.
or can I use physics if I get below the?
Sure.
Do you have physics on your
Okay,
thing?
so I got 3 then.
Okay.
How high is the lava? Is there lava?
The lava's
Okay,
rising. Yeah.
I got 2
There.
successes
Okay.
and I used the stress.
Well,
Okay.
I knew it was coming. I just don't remember it being said that it actually started.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. You get enough points to win the game.
Ugh.
Okay.
Look, if I did not see it.
Okay, states Maltrin, as he leads you into the next room. This is a new scene, so you get your stress back. You are no longer injured. You're still out.
We weren't injured in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hurting.
Maltrin leads you into the next
So
room, a
crispy.
small, coolly lit room which contains a felt-lined table surrounded by several comfortable chairs. This one will take some explanation. It's a card game. I understand humans enjoy those. In fact, we studied them extensively to create one which would specifically appeal to you. Have a seat. You will be playing against each other, so only one of you will be the winner. A deck of cards appears in the middle of the table. Maltrin collects them and starts to shuffle. You each start with 6 cards in the first turn, 7 cards in turn 2, and 3 cards in the following turns. Except for every third alternating turn, which you gain an extra, but we'll get to that. Aces are high, and so are queens, but not kings, except for the king of hearts, which is low, and the jack of clubs, which is wild. Play commences around the table unless someone plays a 2, in which case play order reverses until somebody plays a 7. However, it can't be a lucky 7 because they can only be played as part of a string of 3. What's a lucky 7? Any card is lucky if the previous 3 cards played in the same matching color. But don't get that confused with the string of 3. We'll get to those later. Now, you want to start each round with an opening bid. The rules go on and
With
on.
reference to the scene where Kirk is trying to confuse some mobsters about a card game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This been or something like that? I forget what he called it.
Yes. You can attempt to understand if you insight science difficulty of 4.
Yeah, that's my 9.
13.
8.
Sure, a good airlock.
All right. Okay, so I'm trying to follow their words.
You're a numbers
Should I
person. You
use
probably would have followed that.
linguistics?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would have counted
And
the
I guess I
cards.
got 2 sets.
And graphed it.
You need 4.
I mean, the other one's got 19, so no.
Somebody assist you?
You can try to convince.
Send them
Yeah.
a mental.
You can try to convince Malkin
No.
the game isn't very
Send
good.
them a mental.
Requires a daring command difficulty of 3.
Daring command, I got 14. How many?
One
Team
momentum.
here.
Momentum. Yes. This has been a terrible game for momentum.
Hopefully, they'll.
Ah,
2.
Enjoy the game.
Right.
Wait a minute, what were we wrong? It was a daring and...
Daring command difficulty of 3.
Okay.
Want
You
me
got
to-
2.
Yes.
I got 9.
I
You
had, during command, I had
You got 14.
9.
I said that.
You want to assist?
Assist me.
Kindly.
Well,
Okay.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
He looks down dejectedly. I'm sorry, he mumbles. I thought it'd be fun, but I guess I'm just a screw up. He then starts to cry.
Yes.
It sounds
Sure.
terribly fun, but could you match us each with a hologram to make sure that we can follow the rules?
Ah.
That would be so helpful.
Or we just go fish.
High-low.
War.
Our smaller brains just are struggling here.
With a searing flash, he materialized back aboard the ship.
Ah! It burns! You just said searing flash.
Yes.
I presume I was...
You see Ab still in the room.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, welcome back. You died?
No, we're still here.
he cried?
Who cried?
The one who was guiding us through the games?
Oh. Oh, you guys are mean.
We didn't understand the rules. You weren't there to teach us.
Yeah, really.
The rules for what?
Card game.
What card?
They were
Whatever they were trying to teach us.
Okay.
You must be very proud of them, Captain, explains the Wadi ambassador. Your crew put up a very entertaining... Chief! A call comes from Ensign to all hurries in. Chief, she calls to the security chief, a pile of paper books in her hands. I was just going through my bookshelf, and it just kind of occurred to me, are you guys still collecting all of the, The security chief's eyes grow wide, worry crossing over his face. The Wadi ambassador's eyes also grow wide, but with excitement. What are those? Oh, these? Asked to all. Well, I'm not supposed to say it, I mean, they're books. But I was going through all the stuff for game night, and I thought, games? Asked the ambassador. Those are games? He steps closer. Tal looks around nervously. Well, kind of, she replies. They don't have headsets or anything. You use the books and dice, and you sit around with friends and pretend to be characters, and I guess it uses your imagination. Fantastic, announces the ambassador. Amazing! That sounds like just the perfect type of game, but
Somebody's done that, Ambassador.
surely we can make it even better. We are so dead, sighs security chief. A bright flash echoes through the room. Perfect! Announces the ambassador. Let the games begin. For a moment, all is silent. Then a combat signal rings out of the room. Chief, calls the voice of the chief medical officer. We have a bit of a situation here. What is it? Replies the security chief. I could be wrong, explains the medical officer, but Captain, rings another message, this time from the chief engineer. We have intruders in engineering. They're, well, big and green and have axes. Oh no. Captain, chief continues the chief medical officer. I'm not meaning to be pushy here, but could you send a security team down? With that, security chief hurries into a sprint, motioning you to keep up. Turning into an adjoining corridor next to a turbo lift, you screech to a halt. Through the bulkhead's force field secured porthole, which
Automobile trip.
which normally displays a relaxing sway of stars, arcs a large crimson beast. It turns, circling the ship, beating its large scaly wings. Then turning to examine your ship, it breathes a heavy gout of fire.
Another dragon. We've done this before.
Chief? Insists the chief medical officer through the comms.
A vacuum.
I know you've got orcs in engineering and a dragon off the port bow, but we really could use a hand with this undead necromancer in sickbay. I think he's starting to build a tower. Security chief clenches his teeth. I hate diplomacy. So,
Yes.
That's
no. A tribe of orcs calling themselves the Mighty Fighting Almoraine have conquered the engine room. The crew have locked themselves behind the emergency hazard doors while the orcs set up flags and banners and have painted their tribal insignia across internal bulkheads. Having claimed their territory, they now defend it aggressively from teams of security officers fighting with whatever weapons are at hand. As you approach engineering, you find numerous wooden barricades and flags denoting area as territory of the orcs.
Where'd they get the wood from?
Several wounded individuals, both orcs and Starfleet security, lay bleeding on the floor, to be treated with a successful insight medicine difficulty of 2. Aiding the orcs in this way would gain some modicum of their trust, and could reduce the difficulty of negotiation.
Insight medicine. I got 15.
Are you healing Starfleet or orcs or both?
I'll heal both.
Okay, there's going to be 2 different roles.
Okay. I'll do a Starfleet first.
You have xenobiology?
Yes.
Okay. I would assume.
Do you have Tolkien biology?
I assume
I have linguistics, so I
xenobiology
probably
would
read it.
cover it.
I also have ancient technology, so it's an old book. So, let's see. I mean,
Using momentum too, so.
nope.
Out.
You already
That's
rolled.
it.
Oh, snap.
Yes.
Somebody.
So I got a 2 and a 14. So there needs to be 2 successes there. That's what I
Yes.
needed.
Yes.
Okay. Can I use that 2 with, let's see, I have technology, botany, genetics, linguistics, counseling, or ancient technology? Any of those? No.
Not for Starfleet.
Didn't figure. Okay.
No.
All right.
For the orcs.
For the orcs.
Sorry.
That's 1 success.
Nothing happens.
Shrek.
Nothing
The
happens.
donkey and the
I
dragon.
mean, you're trying to heal them, and
Yeah.
you're just like, I don't understand.
Yeah. Oh, these are probably like Warhammer.
It might work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
It worked for the donkey.
That's how they got all the wood and everything. They believe it to be true.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were dealing with Warhammer 40k orcs.
Sweet. I'm
Okay.
telling you.
And it was red?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going faster.
That's what? Golf Clan? Wait. They could make the warp drive red.
He goes so much faster. We could
It's warp 10.
Ooh. Not with that.
New species.
All right.
I've got an idea for the dragon.
Need to make insight command difficulty of 3 to negotiate with them.
11.
I got a 12.
Insight and command. Oh, time.
10. It's like me, I got 12.
Oh, boy.
You too.
I guess I'll go primary this time.
Okay.
Hey! 2 successes.
1 success.
Will logic work?
Yeah.
3 successes.
That's just for me, so 4
So,
total.
1 momentum back.
Precious.
You recognize there's no such thing as an evil race, and
Except for these ones.
that they are not simply rampaging monsters. They were displaced from their own fictional game world and now trying to secure a new homeland. Their interests are purely motivated by their desire to establish their own right to self-governance, which the main leader is named Nar Brawl. So you are willing to help the orcs secure a new place to live. They agreed to leave the engine room. As the orcs are at least partly holographic, the easiest way to do is create a program in the ship's computer to host a digital landscape similar to those displayed on the holodeck without taking up physical space. Doing so requires a holographic projection software to be unlocked with recent security difficulty
No.
of 3 and a control science difficulty of 4. I'm going to lower the difficulty of each of those just to give you a chance.
Reason security.
Reason security 2, control science 3.
14 on reason security.
What do you
I
got?
have 15.
I got.
14.
All right, I will take the second part for the.
Yeah. You want to assist me on the first one then?
Yeah.
Okay.
One success.
2 success.
And what's
So
the
we need a
second
3?
You needed, for no, reason security?
Yes.
Actually, I reduced it to 2 so to give you a point.
Okay, fine.
That's a, then control science difficulty 3.
Cool.
I got 15.
I got 15. I'll assist you.
Sure, I'm taking momentum.
Alright. 1.
One with a complication. Yay!
You combined it into somebody else's pre-existing holographic
The
program.
Moriarty thing shows up.
Hey, these guys want to live with you.
He runs away while the orcs see a new challenger to conquest.
Challenger.
Have fun.
It doesn't take long before they kill Moriarty.
Aww.
It's just a holiday.
Reset to last save.
So, rushing into sickbay, all is in chaos. An enormous spiraling tower is materialized in the middle of the room, its height vanishing up into a hole which has been torn through several decks. Its edifice is decorated in bones and skulls. An ominous mist envelops the area. "Take cover!" shouts the security chief as he catches sight of you, urging the group to shelter behind a medical bed. From the entrance of the tower, a figure in a billowing robe floats. He wears a skull-shaped helmet and a long beard. His hands are crackling with electrical energy. "Puny mortals," he cries in a very over-the-top manner and starts to cackle madly. "You cannot stand against Valburok, the necromancer."
Hold it. It said he was a rogue, not a necromancer.
No, it's a necromancer.
No,
Yeah.
before that.
Oh.
A rogue in a cloak.
And
Robe.
doesn't matter.
Robe.
Robe.
Robe. Stupid
A
here.
necromancer can be a rogue, just not the class.
All right. Anyway.
Need each of you to make a fitness security difficulty of 2. As you're trying to avoid the lightning bolts he's striking with you.
Fitness security.
Yes.
You want to just burn these for me?
Hey, can I use survival on this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Shock.
cool.
Oh, yeah, I got a 1. No, I got 2.
I got 3 successes.
I got
Okay.
3 successes too.
I
Okay.
had 2 success.
Okay. None. And
I'm getting fried
You got a
again.
To the netherworld.
How many do we need? 3? 2?
2.
Well, then I
You
get
got
3.
3.
I got 3 also.
all right. Each of you that did failed take 3 stress.
Well, at least I'm in medical.
Mm.
But it was a new scene, right?
Yes.
All right. So.
The security chief stumbles to his feet and growls. "Oh, that's it," he declares, unbuckling his phaser. "You're getting the blue gilt treatment." Pointing the phaser at the enemy, he unleashes a devastating blast, searing a hole through the necromancer. As the charred body slumps to the floor, a large green smoky orb of light floats from its chest. With a rush of wind, slams into the security chief, who is knocked to the deck. Rising slowly, he grins. "Didn't I tell you, puny mortals, you cannot stand against me?" The necromancer, now possessing the security chief, teleports into the heart of the spire.
So
Chief
we,
medical officer emerges from behind an overturned biobed and sighs, "I hate Tuesdays."
Which one?
No.
And
Navigating the spire, recovering the security chief, and finding a way to eject the necromancer is an extended task. Magnitude 3, difficulty 3, work track 15, resistance 1. You're off to
Phaser
Before this
to
begins,
four.
I'm going to the bathroom. So I'm not going to make it to the bathroom.
All right. Well, show that I'm going to double check the task.
Yeah, might be a good idea. 3 breakthroughs are required.
What happened to our negotiation stuff?
That was for the other group.
Oh, yeah.
You negotiated with the orcs. You did not negotiate with this
No,
necromancer.
I thought we negotiated with the preachers, the guys who brought all this in.
No,
The Wadi.
no. The Wadi?
All
No,
right.
they saw the books and said, "Oh, this is a fun game. We can use this game."
So you said the work track is 3, correct?
Yes,
Somebody
and the
shoot
work
the
track
Wadi.
is 15.
The work track is 15.
Yes.
Like
Magnitude 3, difficulty 3. Resistance 1.
15.
Who wanted to meet these people anyway? Can we just say no? And we decide we're not going to deal with you people.
All right, magnitude 3.
Alternatively, the necromancer's influence can be purged via another method.
Any other method? Me and sacrifice by ourselves.
I mean, you're still going to have to go through this extended task in order to find him.
Okay.
But instead of fighting him, there's another way of dealing with it.
Okay. We are Starfleet. We try not to fight. Some of us.
Right. I have my phaser set to kill.
That's what we're looking at.
For now, let's do a. That's a custom one for this kind of thing. Before you go, let's do a reason science difficulty of 1.
15.
That's fine. 17.
Try to assist you.
Sure. 12. 1 success.
Not success.
Okay. You think that you can use the candle to counteract the power of this life form? That they are similar.
A magic candle.
So I have to take the candle to the key?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
You use
Okay.
the candle's anaphasic creature to fight this necromancer. It's another form of anaphasic energy that they might
Did you still
cancel
have
each
the
other
candle
out.
on you, or did you get to the archives and put it away? Did you still have the candle on him?
If you get it.
Be still.
Using the
You're using the candle.
Use the candle.
several.
Yes. Yes, it is.
But we have to do this.
All right. Since it didn't actually list off exactly what you're supposed to do through this extended task, I'm just going to say you find him, and you identify that the phasic temporal energy influx would forcibly evict the necromancer from the security chief if you light the candle next to him.
Right?
So would it put the necromancer in the candle too, then, or?
It
Let's say it
swirls
does.
free from the candle in the form of bright green fog, spiraling around the security chief. The necromancer's mist orb floats free from the security chief's chest, and the 2 hazy alien entities seem to clash back and forth for a short while, crackling with energy. Then gradually they entwine together. The medical officer looks quizzically and wonders aloud if this is what it's like when 2 anaphasic life forms copulate. Eventually, both creatures vacate the ship, floating out through the ship's hull and journeying off into space together.
Oh gosh. Make more of them? Put the candle out.
The candle's already out.
Oh.
Apparently, the creature is no longer in the candle. It's using this.
Still put that in the archive again, just in case. Do a status update on it, but
Give it back to
It's
the
been
woman.
vacated.
Remember her phone number.
You get to the bridge. The captain is leading officers in a full-scale ship combat with a gigantic red dragon. The beast circles the ship, releasing gushes of flames which crash against the ship's shields. The fire, which meaning hostile temperatures of the vacuum, partially freezes and forms a terrifying plasma-like blossom, which impacts, causing the vessel to buckle with each blow.
Okay,
That's
guys,
awesome.
hear me out. Shrek, who's the donkey? Who's gonna be donkey? Someone needs to start their flirt.
Captain, cries the tactical officer, we
We
can't
don't
get a
have
good
a
lock
bar.
on. It's moving too fast and the scales are too tough for the phasers to do any damage. You, lower deck crew, we need the con systems realigned, the weapon energy distribution rerouted, and shield cycling manifolds cross-patched. That last hit took out the automations, so you need to do it manually. Hurry up. Alright, Realigning the con requires you to rewire the navigation console, which is a fitness con difficulty of 1,
13.
which is located underwater
I
as
got
the
fif-
station
I got 15
operations.
in that.
It's going to be fitness con, actually, no, difficulty
Yeah.
of 2, because you are not only rewiring, but you're holding your breath.
I got 15 on that.
So you go right ahead.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll-
Fitness
The
con,
system.
difficulty 2, you're both going into the
I'll
station
let
operations.
this.
Good success.
And 1 success over here.
Alright, so 1 momentum.
Oh, good.
Rerouting the weapons requires you to squeeze through the burning hot phaser distribution cylinders. Daring engineering, difficulty of 2.
Only got 10.
16.
13. I'll assist you.
Well, would he be able to assist if he's busy down there?
Squeezing through sounds like.
Sure, I mean, it's,
Okay.
we're just trying to get this done.
Okay. I don't know if he can
Once is
consecutive
that's
or
on complication.
simultaneous.
Why do I feel like I'm
I got 1 success. So we got 2 total and a complication.
I've been exploded, electrocuted. Why not burnt too?
4 damage, yes, to Glynis.
Stress?
Yeah, 4 stress, yeah.
So not injury.
Yeah, but I'm starting to really need a spa day. My hair has got to be like still like burning on the edges from. I'm crispy.
We'll get the holodecks re-enabled and you'll have your time there.
I'm
Cycling the
crispy.
shields requires you to replace the batteries in the zero gravity shield turbine. Control science, difficulty 2.
Control science, I have 12.
15.
13.
Replace the
14.
batteries for
Go
the
ahead, you 2 got it.
shield?
That's what it says.
Okay. I'm 14. What do you got?
All right, I got 15.
Oh, 15.
You too.
That's fine.
I'm spending a momentum.
Yes, okay.
So difficulty 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got success.
I got 2 successes.
Oh. The bridge crew is able to injure the dragon enough to stun it and then lock on a tractor beam.
Hold
The
on.
captain looks at the thrashing, angry creature on the view screen. Wonderful, she mutters. Just great. Where are we supposed to put this thing? Captain's log, supplemental. With peace restored to the ship once more, the question remains how to keep the Wadi from causing further chaos. Despite requests from my security chief to fire them out an airlock, we've decided on a more forward-thinking solution. The Wadi ambassador weighs the sword in his hand. You're sure this is how the game works? Definitely, explains the captain, motioning into the holodeck. All you have to do is slay the 4 dragons. Don't worry, you have infinite lives. The ambassador takes a few practice swings with the sword. Then let's play, he screams, charging to the holodeck. The other Wadi eagerly follow, cheering uproariously. The door swings shut behind them. The captain leans over and pushes a small panel on the side of the door, locking it. Don't worry, she explains to the first officer. I'll let them out when we get to the conference. From within the holodeck, the sound of a terrifying bellow roars. Maybe.
Did they turn off security? And they turn off the protocols?
I'd like to disable them.
The Federation makes considerable progress toward good relations with the enigmatic species.
It could be worse. Could have been Lotus Dimension.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, I do have
They
the...
could have pulled the deck of many things out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The jester should have done many great things in salutations.
You sound a lot like you. Weird.
Oh, did I?
So yeah, it's either just to skip that extended task. If we hate extended tasks.
Yes.
And we love you for it.
It's... So,
Entertaining though.
despite including the worst aspects of every show.
Well, story references to the
Yeah.
first episode,
Yes. It's like,
I feel like that was an episode that was just meant to have us fail.
that was pretty difficult, yeah.
Well, you had to adjust it so you didn't, so I'm pretty sure it felt like we were just supposed to fail. Out of curiosity, if nobody had passed in the first set of like 3 or 4 tasks, what would have happened?
It just says you keep going.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Not really. You get damaged. And if you die or, get ejected from the game for failing.
Yay.
Good job for
I
staying in
tried
the
so
air
hard
vent.
and got so far.
Wow.
Just be glad it wasn't like just glad it wasn't like a karaoke contest or something, and it's like all of you have to roll to perform.
Yeah.
Actually sing.
Okay,
I don't want to simple words.
we gotta stop the stream.
Nobody knows the trouble.
Until next time, live long and prosper and happy gaming.
I
Nobody knows.